Today, we're talking about John Deere's, more specifically, prototypes. Ones that I've seen floating across the internet, so it's probably okay for us to talk about them. I love things like this. I love prototypes. I love things that aren't yet released or what companies are working on. So yeah, I'm just going to talk about that for a little bit. Coming up next. Okay, so earlier this year I was browsing through Instagram and up popped a picture of a prototype 8R series John Deere. Now going through the comments, it seems like everyone thinks that it's Photoshop or something, and yeah, I had a quick look at it. I don't think it's Photoshopped. I think it's real, but that's for you guys to decide. And for some reason it looks like they're trying out this new style of it. I know a machine's not really about its style, but that's all you really get from a photograph. I'm going to pause the video just there. So coincidentally, in between me filming this video yesterday and editing it today, there's actually been a new post on Instagram of what is the new 8R design. And it looks like they're going with 8R now being a separate range and the horsepower now being the model within that range, which was obviously the case before, but they've properly separated it out. So this is what it's going to look like. I don't know any of the technical specs yet because obviously it's not officially released, but it looks like they're just having a refresh on a design which is a few years old now, and I will say it actually does look a lot better than the new Magnums that have come out recently. So yeah, back to the video. Anyway, earlier last week I saw another photograph, which is like a spy photograph of a prototype. So one thing I noticed was on the cab you can see the new lights, like the working lights, are now like a diamond shape, which looking back at the original picture are also like a diamond shape, which makes me think they're both real, right? So I got to thinking, that must mean that they're bringing out a John Deere 8RX, much like there is the John Deere 9R, there's the 9RT, and there's the 9RX. Looks like there's going to be a John Deere 8R, John Deere 8RT, and an 8RX, which kind of makes sense. We've seen these track conversions done on different tractors before. It's been done on the 8R series, not actually an official factory job, and that looks like that's what they're working on. So I took to Photoshop to see what that could look like, and this is what I came up with. Now I've tried to get it as close as the blurry photograph as possible, but I've only got limited information to go off. What do you think? Do you think this is a good idea? Do you think this is a good next move? We've obviously seen like half tracks come from like Class and Case have a half track, so could they get away with it being a half track? Does it have to be a full track on each corner? What do you think? Let me know in the comments what you think about this. While I was in Photoshop, it got me thinking about some Photoshop mock-ups that I've done in the past, and I at some point had done this one, which is a classic 8430. Now if this is your photograph, I apologize. Do let me know in the comments. Oh, the turkeys are here now. If this is your tractor, get in touch. I'll give you credit for it. I was just using it as a base, really. It was a really good photograph. I thought it was a good angle to see what a classic would look like on quad tracks. I think it looks pretty good. Again, let me know in the comments what you think of this one. There was a few more that I've done in the past. Now we know that Case have the regular Arctic tractor. They also have the quad track tractor, which is on the same frame. I did wonder what it was like if they had a solid frame track tractor, much like John Deere or Challenger. So went into Photoshop, did that one too. I did go ahead and put this one out on my Instagram page to see what you guys think. Some like it, some didn't like it so much. Again, let me know your thoughts on that one. One more mock-up concept that I did a while ago was this. It was kind of like a Xerion, like a Class Xerion style machine, equal wheels, four-wheel steer, reversible cab, based on the 8000 series platform, kind of for the sake of the Photoshop, I suppose. Again, let me know if this is something that you arable guys could see working for you. It'd be interesting to know your thoughts between like the classic tractor platform and this equal wheel layout, more like Xerion, or even like the smaller, well, not that much smaller, but the fast tracks. Yeah, it'd be interesting to know your thoughts on that. If there's a concept that you'd like to see that doesn't exist, I know we were talking about prototypes originally, moved on to concepts. If there's a concept that you'd like to see, and I might be able to make it in Photoshop, let me know. Let me know down in the comments. I'll see what I can do, and maybe it'll appear in a future video. Now, if you've made it this far through the video, then I think it's worth you subscribing to my YouTube channel. If you do, hit the little bell icon next to the subscribe thing. That means you'll get to know every video that comes out. If you're watching this on Facebook, please hit the share button, hit the like button. Let me know if you liked it or not in the comments. Instagram, again, I don't know if you can share. Can you share? You can. Yeah, you can share on Instagram. Hit the little plane icon on Instagram. That means you can share it to your story. Yeah, I thought I'd do something a little bit different today. If you've come to this video looking for the results of choose your weapon, so the class versus Valtra, no, got lost there. The JCB versus Valtra results are here. There's going to be a second round where we put those winners against each other, and eventually there will be another round in which we'll find out which is the most popular brand by vote. I think I'm going to pick that back up maybe next weekend, the coming weekend, as it was kind of hard work over the last week trying to get a video out every day, so I'm just going to have a little bit of a break from that. I'll put the leaderboard up so you can see where everyone's up to so far, which ones have made it through, which ones haven't. You might disagree with a few of them, but like I say, it's based on vote. They're your votes, not mine. Yeah, I appreciate you watching. Subscribe, like, share, follow, all of the above social things. Bye.